up, folks? Let some folks kind of trickle in and get going. Oh, get this going for you guys. A little bit of grassroots coffee on your head. Got some folks coming in. There we go. Gonna be doing some live streaming while I work. I actually have some stuff that I need to do. My Whatnot app, there we go. My Whatnot app is active phone. All right. Let's get to doing some artwork. Let's get to making some artwork. There we go. Come on, Whatnot. Let's go to my activity. I'm using Whatnot for some odd reason. It wants to do its own little thing, but in the process, while we got that going, good old trace agave for my coffee. Some cinnamon in there too, but I already poured it. Go make sure you guys check out the Sporting Blend. Go to americansoul.com and check us out. So this is going to be interesting because I actually use coffee, the grounds actually as a base for some of my work. And so, what's up, folks? Today we're gonna be working on a couple things. Those of y'all signed in, working on finishing up this commission here. Going there, I'll kind of show you guys a little bit of the process, and then I've actually got to start making some more ornaments. So that is what I'm doing today, and you know, it's always it's always just real cool to log in, and it's easier for me to work and live stream at the same time. It kind of keeps my brain occupied. So first and foremost, in addition to, got a new subscriber, thank you. In addition to the coffee, I'm going to show you all this turmeric, however you say it, solution that I make with my artwork or with my paintings, and just kind of talk to you guys about that as well. So the first and foremost, let's talk about what we have going on. So what I did was take this here. Hey, what's up, folks? This drawing right here, it's a buddy of mine in his lab. So that yellow is actually this solution right here. And so that first coat is there. What I usually do, this is just an old coffee pour over thing. I put turmeric in there, And what's up, folks that are joining? Put turmeric in here, and then pour just alcohol, like isopropyl alcohol, in there and let it distill out, and I get this real rich yellow right here. And I really like to use that as a base to what it is that I actually have working. Okay. All right. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting my apps and stuff going. I'm trying to use Whatnot. There we go. So the Whatnot app, if you're on there, there we go. Now I can get it going. Wanted to start a live stream. Live stream with Durrell Lamar. We're gonna start this live stream at 56 done, and I'll upload a thumbnail. And primary category, arts and handmade. So that is what I do on here, is make handmade items and artwork. I'm an artist. There we go. Buy it now. And live demos, originals, fine art. There we go. So if y'all are on Whatnot, go make sure you do that as well for me. And go look for American Soul online. All right. Let me get everything set up. Hang on. Now we're cooking. Cooking with hot grease, as they used to say. Now we're cooking in hot grease. We can go ahead and start this show. Ooh. All right, folks. Now we cooking. So back to what I was saying before. Welcome to American Soul, everybody. This is what we're working on today. So this is actually a surprise commission. It's a surprise commission, and I'm actually really looking forward to doing this one. This is actually off the heels of another piece. So let's go add project. We'll do create temporary listing, category, boom, original, commissioned, art, let's go painting. Okay. And shipping. £1. Sorry, y'all. I'm new to all of this, so There we go. Let's go to, boom, we're on here. Now we got Whatnot going. I'm actually working on an original painting right now for another client, matter of fact. Like I said, they actually got a piece from me and then swung right back around and asked to order another one. Y'all also be sure, and I'll put this on the Whatnot thing too, but check out our Christmas ornaments that I'm actually going to be making on this show and live stream as well. In addition to Grassroots Coffee Roasters, our partners who partnered with us to have our own special blend. And then, let me see. And I'm gonna add one more thing. Let me put one more thing up, upload media. Let's go. Let's go. Favorites. Ooh, hold on, y'all. I gotta put my stuff up. I'm getting new to working with Whatnot, so y'all gonna have to pardon me for a quick little second. There we go. Boom. So what I want to do is kind of work and holiday. All right. And English setter ornament. Handmade English setter ornament. And English setter ornament inspired by my aunt's bird dog adventures. This whole thing here is okay. All right. Fill out all the fields requiring my listing. This is always the thing. What else needs to be? What else needs to be filled out? I don't know. Okay, oh, shipping. Sorry, there we go. Now we talking. Okay, I had to pin an item and I'm getting used to this. So, like I said, I'm working on artwork, y'all. The item that I just posted is the English setter ornament, and I'm actually making some right now. Thanks for y'all. Thanks to those of y'all that are joining. So we're gonna do a couple of things. I like to run it like a show, but also I want to tell you guys a little bit about what I got going on. This particular English setter ornament right here was inspired by my dog, Big Joker. So I'm an Orvis endorsed wing shooting guide, and I've traveled the country, hunting bobwhite quail here in Georgia to Nebraska, hunting sharp-tailed grouse, to Oregon, hunting chukar, to the North Woods up in Minnesota. I travel a lot, and I like to bring my artwork to you guys, and I want to find more ways that people can connect with the outdoors. And part of that is being able to bring you stuff from my actual hunts. So we're gonna work on making this today and just putting them together. I gotta build them just because I always like people to know also what it is that I'm doing too. And I like for you guys to see what I have going on. So use my little, I like to make sure I'm hitting those small knots right there, make sure I'm hitting where I want it to be. And where is, there we go. Make all of these dogs at home here with me. They're based off of my drawings. There we go. So, like I said, I like to do these gold, of course. Who doesn't love gold, man? And the cool thing is, they also come with these cool little Christmas things. I don't know if I'm doing the stripes or not today. If y'all have an opinion, let me know. But if I'm doing the stripes today, let me know what you think, or the solid. But you're gonna get a little Christmas hat too. Actually, want the taller hat. Yeah. Boom. So we got that. And where the thing is, I'd be so everywhere. I put my glue and all of that stuff down. Like I said, all of this stuff is mine. I really just enjoy building things. A little bit right there, and they're light too. They're light, so it won't be dragging your Christmas tree down. I actually have a lot of these to make for some of our other sponsors. So we're gonna sit there and let that dry. So we're here, first process. And then when that glue dries, what do y'all think? Do we want the stripes or do we not want the stripes? The solid. I like both, man, but we'll see. We shall see. And then we'll put a little hat on them. Boom. All right. A little crown on them. can best believe. So the hats was actually my wife's idea because I can be a Scrooge from time to time. And my wife was like, why don't we put a little Christmas hat on? And I was like, I don't want to do that. That's my dog. Because, you know, I'm Mr. Big Bird Dog, man. Yeah, no, then I saw the hat on him and I was like, this is pretty cool. I was like, all right. Too much fun. Too much fun. Like, too much fun. Let's see what we got going on here. Yep. So, if you guys are so kind, go support the brand at AmericanSoul.com or purchase them on through Whatnot. All right. Let's see. I'm doing alternates. I'm just making these. I think we're gonna give Buddy the. I think we're gonna give him the stripes. Yeah. I have it to where they don't come off. I cannot stand that. Still gotta be neat. And we wrap. Go back. Boom. We tuck that bad boy up under the ear. We got ourselves our ornaments, folks. So check them out. I am hoping to send you guys some holiday joy from our house and our kennel to yours. So check it out. Give us a holler. We'll make another one pretty soon. We'll let that dry. I got a couple more in here I want to do. All right, and then last touch before I start working on this good old painting. All right, these ship out ASAP as soon as you order it. Get some on your Christmas wish list, on your tree. So, like I said, also you can go to the Sporting Life Notebook. I'm sorry, not the Sporting Life Notebook. You can go there too. Go to AmericanSoul.com and check out our coffee. That is what I'm currently drinking right now in the French press. You know, and doing this. So, we got an ornament made. And I need to start painting. So this is what we're gonna do. Some of this, I use some of this here as pigment in my work. Real big on like organic and natural materials when I can use them. And this is always that. So we got, what I am gonna do is start painting this dog here and kind of working there. The hunter, I'll use some of that too, but let's see. So my artworks, I do commissions. They're all based on the sporting life. So like adventures outdoors. That's kind of, that's my jam. That's my vibe. And so they're not just personal pieces, but they really do tell a story. And that's what I like to work on, is artwork that goes beyond, tells a story, and reconnects us with, um, our dogs, man, our hunting partners, our we have these animals in our lives for not enough time. It never feels like it's enough time when you're out hunting, you're doing your thing. You've spent all of these years with really good dogs. I used to have a lab. Now I've got English pointers, English setters. Um, but I can't tell you. I mean, heck, I'll show you. Where is it? So these are old, but like this was my first lab here. Just portraits of them, right? And it was Vegas. These are old drawings here. They've just been in my sketchbook, but Vegas, my first pointer. So I love doing artwork that really bring that memory together. Like my biggest thing is not only telling stories, but allowing these things, allowing the opportunity for people to really preserve the memory of their animals, and those experiences they've had together. That's real deal important to me. Now, my friend, and this is going to be an interesting one, but my friend Gadigal, my friend and mentor, actually made some natural and organic, his wife and daughter made some natural organic colors out of the ground. And so I'm really excited to use those colors in this piece. I've got yellow rust, library something, Trekka, WC Trekka. The names I don't know. Let's see. MLAC, compost, Georgia red clay. Yeah, like I've got the Georgia red clay right here. And so yeah, but if you guys want to, if you're on Whatnot, you can click this shop thing, and you can click the little shop thing here, and I'll actually pin it. There we go. And that way, you can commission original artworks from me. If you're not on Whatnot, you're on YouTube at American Soul, American Soul. Just email me at either, Durrell.smith03@gmail.com. That's my personal email, or info@AmericanSoul.com. Either one works. But this is kind of what we're doing. I'm actually going to let this run a little bit, so I don't mind. Okay, check this out. I'm going to let that kind of run down a little bit. And that dog is just brown. The dog is not actually brown, it's a black lab, but just for a little bit of drama, a little bit of effect. That's kind of what I'm working with. Let me see. All right. And I wish I could show y'all the actual image. I wish I could, but I can't, because it is confidential. And yeah, good old confidential. But it's fun. I have a good time working, and this being the thing that we do all the time, like getting commissions and making people happy. There we go. The reason I can't show y'all the original photo is the person that I'm doing it for very much so could be watching my channels. So yeah, I want to be mindful of that. And right now, the artwork doesn't look like much enough to really do anything. But boom. So that's pretty much it. I'm really excited about being able just making this, you know, real big transition in my art career and finding that clarity that I'm looking for. You know, a lot of the times you'll be looking for technique, style, all of these things, and like I've been painting my whole life, like literally since I was 5. Um, you know, and I feel like, I feel like it's been as of recent that like gotten out of the ebb and flow, and by ebb and flow I mean the downswing of art making. When you make, and you do so much for so long, um, and you get kind of locked into a certain style, you stop being curious in some ways, and kind of dial into that for a while, and my stuff got stagnated. I'm not gonna lie, I was making good stuff in the past. Um, I've always made work that sells, but you really want to make artwork that that is going to that's going to keep you inspired. Let me change the thing real fast. Uh-oh. There we go. So one thing that I don't like to do is make art from a place that is not inspired, and that's not to say that I don't do it, mind you. As a professional working artist, that's just kind of that's the ebb and flow of what happens when when you get into these kinds of live and work and breathe, and all you do more or less all day every day is make art in some way, form, or fashion, or market it and things like that. um, and so for years I was making stuff that I knew was good, but it started to feel formulaic. um, and formulaic is not the way to go. So what I wanted to do was not only it was a couple of things. I wanted to dive into my formal background and formal upbringing as an artist. And what I mean by that is I wanted to showcase the skill of drawing and painting that I have, right? Like I was doing so much abstract work that I kind of got away from the technical parts of drawing and painting, and that is what I come up on doing. Um, and although I still have my assemblage style, I also wanted another body of work that, number one, I can create faster. Number two, I can create from either memory that feels a little more tangible. I'm not coming out of just abject nothing, but then also, I wanted to create work from a place of familiarity, like be able to go out and basically connect all the things that I'm doing in the outdoors to this here. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. All right, let me go get some water for this paint. I'll be right back. Got some brushes I need to take out. Be right back. are back. Had to get some water for the paint. It's only been one other time that I've almost mixed my paint water with coffee on accident. So we're gonna keep that away. All right. All right. Let's see what we're working with. Keep working on this here. Also like to use the coffee because it just adds a different kind of flavor to the work. Just a different sense of depth. Gives the dog something to kind of recede into. Okay. Now what I'm going to do from here, what I like to do, I don't mind it running just a touch. Actually, no, I don't want it to run. I don't want it to run. Not right here. So, use that to soak up some of that right there. All right. Those of y'all that are tuned in, thank y'all for kind of hanging out with me. Okay. That paper towel allows me to kind of have a little bit more control over what I got going on. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'll go back to penning this thing here. I'm actually going to give it a shot. These new colors. This is actually the first time I've used these colors from my friend. Start small. Ooh, this brush is loose. I'm gonna start in a smaller area though. With, see what kind of green. Because I'm also painting camo. Oh, okay. This is gonna be slick here. I'll show y'all pretty soon. I'm kind of liking this, y'all. Natural colors to paint camo, like that's what's up. Now how to get kind of a leafy, feathery kind of effect, that's gonna be good. Right now, just getting that foundation down. Okay, I'm all right with it. I am all right with it. Like I said, I got these colors from my guitar mentor and his wife and daughter as a gift. I'm so excited to bring this stuff to life. I mean, what's dope about this is the fact that I'm getting real deal natural colors. Like, boom. There's that green right there. I don't mind colors running on my work right now, just because it adds for quite a bit of expression. Makes for quite a bit of expression. Especially for, I guess it's a lab photo, you know, during a duck hunt. So to really be able to dial in to those colors is awesome. Like these colors are coming out of the ground. So like, how much more natural can you get, you know, from stuff that's literally coming out of the ground? Like, that's wild. That's really wild. If y'all have any questions about how, you know, painting or how it is that I got, you know, doing something, y'all let me know. Today we are focusing on commissions and getting these ornaments out, guys. Just work on getting this stuff out there. I said this is a commission that I received after the first piece that they got went so well. If you are on American Soil, American Soul YouTube channel, let me know what that last video that just came out, Walk, Talk, Drive, and Hunt with the Dogs. Let me know how y'all like that last video too. This is gonna be dope. I feel real good about this piece. Like, really good. I'm trying to be a superstar. Huh. Actually, I wouldn't mind listening. Let's go to YouTube. I'm gonna go to YouTube, go to switch account. Let's go to, gotta get on here, run some music. So I have been writing a song called Minimal Criminal Superstar, based on an Albert King song. So, YouTube. Had to get on here. I want to play this song. I like working to it. Song I wrote. Minimal, I ain't got it no more. Criminal, if I do what I know. Limited, just a nickel and dime. And I said I'm innocent, get to thinking about crime. But I keep my eyes open and my head up, and I'm gonna howl at the moon, baby, 'cause I'm trying to be your superstar. Baby, I'm gonna be your superstar. So, the thing about this, I'm actually gonna do a couple pieces. Minimal, I ain't got it no more. Criminal, if I do what I know. Limited, just a nickel and dime. And I said I'm innocent, get to thinking about crime. But I keep my eyes open and my head up, and I'm gonna howl at the moon, baby, 'cause I'm going to be your superstar. Baby, I'ma be your superstar. Clients hit me up. Okay. Let's see what we got. Continue working on this. I'm excited. Alright, I'll finish working on this area and show y'all what we got. I'm really liking the body coming in. Okay. All right. Got a little distracted. Another song I'm working on. Kind of deep. About my mom. Right, make music. It's my wife singing on this song. She won't get out my head. And I was 12 years old since I've seen her love face. Death came knocking. It came knocking at the door. It took a piece of my heart. I watched her fade. Okay. I was just almost there. Actually, I'll show y'all. So that's the green. That's what we're kind of looking like. Won't get out of my head. Take me. Watch it sounds really good on this song. Take me to the green. My mama gone. She won't get out of my head. I was standing still when the arrow shot through my heart. That was her last cry. And it tore my life apart.
My mama go. My mama go. My mama go. My mama's go.
Okay.
Oh,
Just working.
oh, mama. Mama, why are you gone? Why are you gone?
I'm liking where this is going.
You'll always be my heart. You'll always be my heart. I still can't get you out of my head.
Another song. Sega on a Saturday. Let's go. Another song I wrote.
Remember playing Sega on Saturday. Player 1 and player 2, my partner today. Blowing on the cartridges, the boot up the
I'm gonna do a few of these drawings too. I don't know.
Hey y'all, welcome to American Soul Sessions. Today,
I did an analysis of my work, and that is not what I meant to do. Let's just go to the website. Love Eric Johnson, but this is something.
Remember playing Sega on Saturday. Player 1 and player 2, my partner today. Blowing on the cartridges, the boot up the game. Take me back to Saturday, just ain't the same. Stay up late and keep the volume on the low. Howard's learning space, coast to coast. Girls Gone Wild was the commercial.
90s kids, y'all remember Girls Gone Wild? That was an interesting time. And that then seemed so much more tame compared to now.
Take me back to Saturday, just ain't the same. Hot sauce smelling out the open window. My mama told me make my bed and out the chico. Get home before the street lights get to coming on. It's a Saturday, so call the homies you know. Remember playing Sega on a Saturday. Player 1 and player 2, my partner today. Blowing on the cartridges to boot up the game. Take me back to Saturday, just ain't the same.
I was trying to teach myself how to solo. And then like weave it into some digital age, some internet age, Y2K stuff, dial-up internet.
Remember playing singer on a Saturday. Midnights on the south side blazing up. Hit the car, wash, then glazed it up. My mama sitting sideways in the Acura. ATL shot it all and made a buck. Remember playing Sega on a Saturday. Play it one and play it two, my partner today. Blowing on the cartridges to boot up the game.
All right.
Take me back to Saturday.
This is where we are so far. Boom. So, if you are interested, if you guys are interested in original commissions, just give me a holler. Give me a holler, send an email, and you have to send me the work, of course. Send it to me in a, email file, and I will get it done. And it is Sporting Life exclusive. So, not just general, portraits and stuff. I'm not really interested in that. What I'm interested in is making artwork about, the hunt, the fishing, so on and so forth. Just the sporting life activities. Things that connect us to the dogs and all of that as well. Put a little more green right here. We'll be good to go. There we go. Okay. I think I can work with that for now. What I'm gonna end up doing is coming back in. Actually, I really need some more ink. Okay. So one thing I like about these India ink, navigating. All right, this is what I was doing. Sorry, y'all. Start coming up. Go ahead and fill in some of these little darker areas. Especially with the dog. Now we smoking. Okay. Kind of see what I'm doing in a second, but just gotta get these lines in. Now we cooking. Check this out. How y'all like that? Starting to bring the definition out. So I want to do this one, although I'm going to do multiples. I'm going to do this painting, do multiples, and then kind of show them one that I think they should have. But knowing him, because he's a humble individual, probably gonna want something where the dog is more central, which makes sense. All right. Avery, you all right? All right. India ink help me get in the spots. I really start giving it for real expression. Show y'all what I'm kind of getting into. Get that line right. Sometimes like the smallest lines just really drive home a point. This is kind of what we're looking at. So if y'all are looking for, again, commissions, original artwork, check this out. I'm not done with it. Nowhere near done, but this is kind of the process. Just really boiling down, getting to the nitty. So with the dog is not going to be brown. It'll be a black lab, but I want that brown as an undertone. When you work, add a little seasoning to your artwork. And allow the lines to kind of carry themselves too. It's really cool to kind of have this spat on his face. Okay. That's what we're looking at. And if they don't pick this one, because like I said, I'll do multiples, I'll have this one, posted on the site as well. So just kind of, just kind of dialing it in. Boom. I want to add like flashes of white and stuff like that, but I'm also going to add in some blues. This has a red shade to it. Yeah, so you got to be also mindful of when you guys are painting even different colors. So like, these are two different watercolors that I use. One has like a blue shade and one has a red shade. This one here is the red shade right here, and this one here is the blue shade. So this is an ultramarine blue shade, and then this is a Windsor blue. It's got a red shade to it. Yeah, you just don't want to get the wrong shade. I'm kind of working on working in the greener blue family, so I want to kind of stay in that ballpark. A lot of the times I actually work a lot more in reds, but this piece doesn't necessarily call for that. This piece doesn't call for that. And so keeping up. So now we start getting into some of the other colors. I'm still gonna stick to a smaller brush right here, just because I want to be careful with what I got going on and starting in areas that I know are gonna need to be quite a bit darker. Work on shadows. also like these natural colors also give me something a little softer to work into. I love these brushes with these tip points like that. Love them. And this kind of blue sitting on top, sitting right next to this black is real pretty. The thing about this India ink though, you got to control it because it will bleed into your watercolor. It will bleed in. All right. Liking where we are going. Yeah, see the good thing about this, if these works don't sell, I've got some really nice stuff for American Soul 3. It's a commission, so like I said, it's already paid, so it's one of those things where the work is going to move. It's just a matter of which one. Just a matter of which painting. Hit it too hard. Need some of that on up through here. Hit that blue a little too hard. Which is cool because it's camo. Okay. I think we're good. I feel real good about what we're working with right now. How y'all feeling about that? Feeling real good about it. All right, YouTube, I'm signing off. I am going to probably do some TikToking and stuff like that. But yeah, signing off. Thanks for tuning in, everybody that did. And we're gonna get back on here too.